Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Heroes versus villains. I told you that the 12 heroes and the 12 villains would come back, and this is how they're doing it. So we can look through the teams real quick right here. Um, how I decided them is that Blaze came in first place in the heroes, Omochao came in 12th, so add those scores together, it's 13, and that's pretty much how I set everyone else. Same for the villains here. Although the only one I want to point out right quick is Surge and Kit. This actually ended up being perfect for the two of them to just be together, and I love that. So yeah, so everyone who came in first to 12th place in their respective Hunger Games is now here for heroes versus villains. I thought about putting the heroes with the villains, but then I just thought, nah, that just doesn't make sense. So I'm having the heroes fight against them. And hopefully this leads to more balanced out teams. But we have some of the darker ones. Black Doom got getting most kills. Big out here being a menace. He's back. And then of course we got Eggman. No Sonic though. That's another thing I want to point out. I find it really funny that the entirety of Team Dark is here. Rouge is here. Omega's here. Shadow's here with a new picture. But and then Amy Rose, Big, and Omochao were a team. They're here, but nobody from Team Sonic is here, which I just find really, I find it kind of funny. I mean, Eggman's here, but no Sonic. Anyway, I'm rambling. You know what we're here for. Let's get into this. You know how this game works at this point. Tributes stand on their podiums. The horn sounds. Rouge finds Rouge finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. You know what? I can actually imagine Rouge being an archer. Let's see how this goes. Annalyn runs away. Yacker runs away. A lot of people are going to be running away. Jewel grabs a backpack and retreats. You did really well last time. I'm hoping you do the same here. Shara breaks Shadow's nose for a basket of bread. I mean, Shadow does have a very obvious nose. I'm just imagining now that Shadow's nose just is just destroyed the same way that Chow did to Sonic in that one video, which still creeps me out because I don't know what happened. Did that Chow like rip Sonic's nose off? What exactly happened there? Characters doing similar things. Xena breaks Solaris is known for a basket of bread. The funny thing about this is though, I believe these two are on the same team, so I don't understand how that wouldn't work. Man, Black Doom receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. He's gonna do some things. Black Doom's gonna do some things. He was a monster last time, be careful. Big runs away with a lighter and some rope. Something tells me he's not using that for fishing. Amy Rose grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. See, the funny thing about that is I can actually imagine that being a joke in like the show or whatever. So, a group of four villains here. Razor Jin, Orbot, Bean, and Kit share everything they gathered before running. I can see that. I can see that, although Bean's just happy again. Also, I hope Kit does better this time. Kit didn't really get to do much. I mean, don't get me wrong, he made it here, but not much happened in the last game. Omega rips a mace out of Zamon's hands. Again, Omega was also a monster, so this could be bad. And there it is. Surge accidentally steps on a landmine. So I think we just lost Surge. I think Surge is the first death. Day one. Blaze tries to sleep through the entire day. I'm guessing there's a strategy here. You won the heroes one, so I'm guessing you have a strategy here that you're just not sharing. Big one here. Jewel, Barry, Amy, Classic Eggman. Why is Classic Eggman working with them? Anyway, they raid Solaris' camp while he is hunting. Don't know how Solaris doesn't know that, but whatever. Continuing that theme, Bean, Rouge, Xena, and Zaman raid Omochow's camp while he is hunting. Yeah, it's alright. That's interesting. Whoa, a lot going on with Shadow and Shara, apparently, because continuing that, Shadow sprains his ankle running away from Shara. Shadow spraining his ankle doesn't seem like something that would actually happen, but you know. Yacker practices his archery. I don't know why Yacker would need to, but okay. Dr. Starline attacks Black Doom, but he manages to escape. Okay, Starline's trying to put in some early work to try and become like the new face of this. I don't know. And we can hear one cannon shot for Surge. Man, Surge being the first one just doesn't feel right. Solaris is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. The irony. If you know the game, you know the irony. Oh, Shadow's not playing around. Shadow fends Eraser Jin, Lanolin, and Bean away from his fire. Why is Lanolin over here too trying to stop him? I mean, I honestly don't know enough about Lanolin, so I'll just leave that where it is. Fool tries to sing herself to sleep. I can imagine that happening. No, no, heck no. Not only is it too early in this game, but there's no way. Nuh-uh, no. I don't want that happening. Oh no, Yacker begs for Omega to kill him. He reluctantly obliges killing Yacker. Okay, considering how ruthless Omega was in the original, it's kind of funny that now he's reluctant. Maybe he has some programming in between the games, I don't know. But anyway, Yacker's gone. After Starline and Black Doom talk about the tribute still alive, didn't you two, weren't you two just fighting? I don't get it. Ooh, Blaze, Omochao, and Barry discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Yeah, I can see that. This is an interesting trio. I mean, technically Blaze and Barry have met before, and that was a fun little experience. Although Omochao being here is also pretty fun. Amy overpowers Shara, killing her. Well, there goes Shara. You know, it's funny, something I forgot to mention. We have Shara and Eraser Jin, so Secret Rings is getting a lot more representation than you would originally have thought. Jewel receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, probably Tangle. Kit defeats Shadow in a fight but spares his life. Wow. Wow, the fact that Kit can overpower Shadow, that's interesting. I haven't read enough of the comics to know if these two specifically have ever fought. I think Surge and Kit kind of just fight Tails and Sonic. I think there have been others at some points, but I don't know. Blaze receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Ooh, Soul Dimension coming in for the clutch. Let's do it. Oh, okay, so now you're thinking about sparing people. Okay, okay, thanks. A big one. Black Doom, Omega, Razor Jin, and Classic Eggman raid Lanolin's camp while she is hunting. Okay. Sorry, Lanolin. I guess this is what's happening now. Alright, 2 cannon shots can be heard for Yacker and Shara. Night 2. Black Doom lets Barry into his shelter. Why are you helping Barry? Black Doom, what's going on? Classic Eggman thinks about home and the rise of the Eggman Empire, no doubt. Bean loses sight of where he is. I can see that. I can see that. Omega begs for Omochao to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Omega. Wow, Omega was actually a pretty big threat in the Heroes one, but nope, Omochao just got rid of him now. I guess first time's a charm, and now it's not gonna happen again. Sorry, buddy. Lanolin thinks about winning. Going only off of that pose? I can see that. Zomom defeats Rouge in a fight but spares her life. Okay. Don't know why you're sparing Rouge, but you do you. Oh no! Big has an explosive! Don't let this man have the explosive! Oh no, Big's gonna do some stuff. Blaze tries to spearfish with a trident. You know, now that I think about it, she is a cat. It's surprising she doesn't do more fishing. Probably all the water. Ooh. Well, we have a little bit of a repeat of last time. Classic Eggman taking out Xena, but yeah, kills Xena with a hatchet. That's not who he killed with a hatchet the last time, but yeah, Xena's gone. Well, rest in peace. Barry collects fruit from a tree. Barry would definitely do that. Barry's just going about going about business collecting fruit from the tree while everything else is happening. Black Doom kills Rouge as she tries to run. Black Doom is pretty powerful, so I can see that happening, but wow. Okay, sorry, Rouge. Fan service is gone. W battle here. Lanolin sets an explosive off, killing Dr. Starline. Well, Dr. Starline did die in an explosion or a fall, but still, Starline's gone now. Well, you were good while you lasted. Solaris attacks Shadow, but he manages to escape. Yes, go Shadow, escape. He needs the Chaos Emerald so he can be Super Shadow to fight that thing. Mom sprains his ankle while running. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think we all would try and run away from this thing. Big attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Okay. I mean, if there's any way Big to go out, it's probably, well, I mean, I was gonna say that's goofy. That's not really goofy, but like Big did take himself out, so all right, not as much of a menace. I guess he chilled out. Probably just it's like in this one he actually was big. He was just like, yeah, I got stuff, and then he just falls to his death. Chow receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Isn't Omochow a robot? Like, does Omochow need food? Oh, that was a game changer. Omega, Xena, Rouge, Dr. Starline, and Big are all gone. Kit and Eraser Jin run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Okay, I can see that. Well, I don't know, maybe? This is a weird interaction, I'll be honest. Blaze screams for help. Whoa. Okay, apparently it's starting to get to her. Barry, whoa! Barry decapitates Bean with a sword. Barry, what's going on? What's the matter with you? Well, I guess Barry was on the defensive side, but then again, wow, okay, so Bean's gone. Well, at least we got an interaction between two of my fan favorites from either the previous Hunger Games, but still, ouch. Bye, Bean. Amy Rose cries herself to sleep. She's thinking about Sonic and how he's not here. Eraser Jin defeats Jewel in the fight but spares her life. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Don't know why he chose to do that, but fair enough. Lanolin practices her archery. Honestly, she looks like the type to actually carry a giant gun around, so I don't know. Amy tends to Zomom's wounds. I mean, I know she has a bit of... Amy is a bit of an empath trying to help other people, but... I guess if Zomom's not a threat, she'd maybe do that. Oh, we got a repeat here. Kit defeats Shadow in a fight but spares his life. Again, Kit has defeated Shadow twice. Okay, I guess we got a little bit of a rivalry brewing. That's interesting. That's fun. Also, don't forget, cannon shot can be heard for Bean. 4. Lanolin tends to Barry's wounds. Oh, that's nice of you, Lanolin. That's interesting. He's just racking up explosives, apparently. Okay. Orbot thinks about winning. Why? I think this is the first time I've actually, like, addressed you in this entire Hunger Games because you just haven't done anything interesting yet. Jewel tends to Shadow's wounds. Okay, so Jewel has picked a side in the battle between Shadow and Kit. We'll see how that ends. Black Doom and Eraser Jin talk about the tribute still alive. Honestly, I think these two originally were on a team together. I think that's how I set it up. I don't remember everything, but yeah, honestly, these two could be a power team of villains. Apparently, Zaman got wounded again because Omochao had to tend to him. Live by the flame, die by the flame. Fare thee well, you do not deserve to win. Bye. Okay, whoa, this is an interesting team. Black Doom, Blaze, Orbot, Classic Eggman, and Jewel hunt for other tributes. That's interesting. 3 villains and 2 heroes. I mean, that's interesting. Okay. Lanolin and Solaris fight Eraser Jin and Barry. Eraser Jin and Barry survive. Okay, Eraser Jin, again, I think he's showing just how powerful he is. Solaris is gone now. And Barry, I guess, had to fight in self-defense. Well, regardless, wow, we just lost Lanolin and Solaris, so that's interesting. Things are really turning here. Hey, why are you trying to spearfish with a trident again? You still have those and I guess, I just saw this here. Shadow falls into a pit and dies, so I guess we're not getting any more of that rivalry. Sad that that's how it ended, though. I wanted to see more of it, and Shadow just falling into a pit, that just doesn't seem right. Sees fresh food from an unknown sponsor, probably cream and vanilla, let's be real. Yep, 4 cannon shots can be heard for Iblis, Lanolin, Solaris, and Shadow. Blaze lets Kit into her shelter, water and fire. They usually don't mix, but this could make an interesting team. Whoa, 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 whoa. Black Doom is unable to convince Omochao to not kill him. So Omochao has now canonically took out, boy, well, in Hunger Games, excuse me, Omochao has taken out Omega, the second place from the heroes, and Black Doom, who was the undisputed largest killer of the villains in the Villains Hunger Games. So, wow, Omochao is out for bloodlust. It's all those years of Sonic players abusing him in Adventure 2. Barry dies from an infection. You know what? If Barry was to die, that seems the most fitting way. Sorry, Barry, you will be missed. Oh, okay, we got another feast. For that means the cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from Tributes families. As you can see, a lot of people are deciding not to go though. Kit sobs while gripping a photo of friends and family. That actually hits a little hard considering that that's literally Kit's arc in the entire in the comics, so that hits a little close to home. And Jewel, Blaze, Orbot, and Eraser Jin track down and kill Zamam. I don't think Zamam was really doing anything, but I guess you gotta get rid of the Deadly Six somehow. That's an interesting team up though. Oh, okay. Battle of the Sonic Females. Amy Rose bashes Blaze's head against a rock several times. Wow. So the winner of the heroes is now gone, replaced by taken out by Amy Rose of all people. Omochao's streak of violence has come to an end as classic Eggman and Orbot, who really would work well together, work together to drown Omochao. I don't know how Omochao can drown as a robot, but yeah, this is interesting. And then Kit spears Jewel in the abdomen, so Jewel's dead too. I was rooting for Jewel a little bit. Like, who's in a higher number? I'm gonna check here in a second because I want to know who's actually in the lead. Is it the heroes or the villains? Oh, no jokes about that one. Let's just say Eraser Jin is gone and move on. 7 cannon shots. Oh, wow. That's over 25% of the roster right there. Black Doom, Barry, Zamam, Blaze, Omochao, Jewel, and Eraser Jin are all gone. And I don't do this often, but we're going to see everybody's status just to see. Okay, so it looks like there's... I'm going to count the villains first. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Amy is the last hero. There are only 4 contenders left. 3 of them are villains. Well, as far as you can consider Orbot and Kit villains, they kind of fit the anti-hero mold a little bit. Well, no. Kit fits anti-hero. Orbot just is a subservient, I guess. But yeah, this is all we have left. Oh, no. Kit bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Oh, no. So there goes Kit. Ah, man. Well, Kit did a lot better this time than he did last time. Classic Eggman defeats Orbot in a fight but spares his life. So it's weird. Eggman won the villains Hunger Games and he's still just going strong here. Like there seems to be no stopping this man. Okay, day 7. Classic Eggman overseers Orbot and Amy Rose talking in the distance. We're down to the final 3. 1 hero and 2 villains. Who knows what's going to happen? 1 cannon shot can be heard for Kit, lest we forget. Bot dies from thirst. How? It, did you just need oil and you ran out so your power supply is gone and therefore you're considered dead in a scrap heap? Because that's the only thing. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the only 2 left are Amy Rose and Classic Eggman. Now, Classic Eggman won the Villains Hunger Games. So it's down to hero. It literally is down to the wire with a hero versus a villain. Who are you rooting for? Is it going to be Amy or is it going to be Classic Eggman getting the first ever in my history of ever doing one of these? A back-to-back victory. So let's see how it goes. Let's proceed. Oh, wow. Amy accidentally steps on a landmine. I can't believe this. In the heroes versus villains, well, after we see the fallen tributes, excuse me. But yeah, the winner is once again Classic Eggman from District 2. That's insane. Eggman. Nobody messes with classic Eggman, I guess. That's the moral of this story. Just looking at everybody's stats here, nice to see some of the fan favorites doing well. Blaze did get into the top 8, so that's cool. Man, a Razor Jin doing a lot better. A lot of the IDW characters did well as well. And also just nice to see Barry here in 10th place. Although it is really sad to see that Surge came in last, but who got the most? I want to see real quick. Who got the most? Oh, Barry was actually tied with a Razor Jin for most kills. So yeah, it's a little interesting how that played out. But wow. Okay, everybody. So there's the conclusion to the trilogy. Um, I don't know if I'll be doing any more Hunger Games uh right now. Like I'll probably come back to it eventually, but I've done enough of these in the past couple days and I want to move on to something different. In fact, tomorrow we're getting some other Sonic content. Frontiers Wave 3 is finally here and I'll be streaming it tomorrow night with my buddy Requiem. So yeah, just a little shout out about that. It'll be on my Twitch TV/Justice Pariah, spelled exactly the same way as it is here. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the little trilogy of Hunger Games, and hopefully we can have some fun. Speaking of which, leave in the comments once I come back to Hunger Games what you want to see next, because I love doing these simulators. They're really fun. Take a little bit of time to edit, but it's all worth it. And just, yeah, let me know what you want to see next. Like, just off the top of my head, I'm thinking we could bring in Mario and then do Mario versus Sonic. We could do Smash Brothers. There's a lot of stuff we could do. Or we could do like what we did with the first ever Hunger Games, and you just give me a character and I'll try to find 24 versions of them. Sorry about that. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a God bless day, everyone.